Vernon is nestled in the heart of the Okanagan Valley, and it's renowned for its breathtaking natural landmarks that draw tourists and nature enthusiasts alike. We're going to explore the 5 most popular natural landmarks in Vernon, and we're starting now. I'm Lisa Salt with Remax Vernon Salt Fowler, and I absolutely love where I live. Today I'm going to explore with you the 5 most popular landmarks, natural landmarks around Vernon, highlighting each of those unique features and the significance both to the local community and to visitors of our fair city. Stick around till the end while I show you how to get a copy of our free Vernon and area relocation package. Let's dive in with number 1, which is Kalamalka Lake Provincial Park. Cal Park definitely stands out as one of Greater Vernon's most iconic natural treasures. It's famous for its mesmerizing emerald green waters overlooking Kalamalka Lake. The park offers a diverse range of recreational activities such as hiking and kayaking and bird watching. The rich biodiversity and striking landscapes make it for a haven for wildlife and a paradise for nature photographers for sure. The park overlooks Kalamalka Lake, like I said, which back in the 60s, National Geographic stated was in the top 10 most beautiful lakes in the world. Kalamalka loosely means lake of many colors, and it's truly just an outstanding lake in the summer. It's so incredibly beautiful. Cal Lake goes from Coldstream to Oyama, and it's 16 kilometers long and 3 kilometers wide. It's a marl lake, which means that when the lake warms up in the summer, the dissolved limestone crystallizes and gives the lake that distinct blue and green color like the Caribbean. It's so beautiful. The park itself is 27,000 acres, and it's a natural haven for hikers, mountain bikers, horseback riders, sunbathers, and dogs who need to get to a dog beach. Now, for the hikers and nature lovers, the park has an extensive network of trails that wind through old-growth forests and meadows with the vibrant wildflowers. The trails offer panoramic vistas of the lake and surrounding mountains, and it provides an ideal backdrop for photography enthusiasts and those seeking that serenity amidst nature. The park is a sanctuary for diverse wildlife, including deer and black bears and a variety of bird species. You might find something that you may not want to see also at Rattlesnake Point. I'll let you guess what that is. Bird watchers, you might see some eagles soaring overhead on a good day. Now, number 2 on our list of the natural landmarks, but number 1 on pretty much everyone's list in terms of where to spend time in the winter, is SilverStar Mountain Resort. It's a true paradise for winter sports enthusiasts. It's one of Canada's top 5 ski resorts, and you can downhill ski on the front side and the back side of the mountain, which is way more challenging on the back side. You can snowboard, you can also go cross-country skiing, and with over 3,200 acres, the ski hill is the 3rd largest in Canada. The resort's village has ski in, ski out with access to its cool colored buildings, hotels, restaurants, and shops. And SilverStar isn't just for skiing or boarding, by the way. Skiing's the major attraction, but there's a ton of other winter activities up there, such as tubing at Tube Town, which is super fun, skating on the skating rink, and snowshoeing all over the mountain. Well, not all over, but you know what I mean. And if it's too cold outside, or if you're done skiing for the day, there's also a bunch of inside recreation, such as bowling. There is a bowling alley. Shopping or eating at some of the fabulous restaurants up there, or maybe a drink or 2 or 3 at one of the pubs, or hop into a hot tub. If you're staying up there, you shouldn't jump into someone else's hot tub. That tends to be frowned upon. Anyways, that's not really the natural landmark part though. That's the people-made part around the natural part, which is like a beautiful big mountain with snow. Now, SilverStar is a lower mountain than the neighboring Big White, which is a good thing because you don't get the whiteouts that you do at Big White. According to skiers, the weather and the visibility are better at the SilverStar Resort than many other ski areas, and the ski area is largely below the tree line, which affords that protection from the elements. Then, it also transforms into a summer playground when the snow melts. With an extensive network of hiking and biking trails, visitors can explore the alpine meadows, the lush forests, and captivating vistas. The summit provides panoramic views of the surrounding valleys, which makes it a favorite spot for photographers, again, and adventure seekers, of course. Now, we have 3 more natural landmarks to review, but before we do, please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video, as we're posting new videos every single week. On this channel, we give you the straight goods on Vernon and the whole Okanagan, our ultimate 4 seasons paradise. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days or just curious about the area that we call home, be sure to call, text, or email and just add salt. Third on our list is BX Falls, which is really a hidden gem. It's tucked away in this beautiful canyon. The waterfall, which cascades over the rugged rocks and surrounded by lush greenery, it's forest down there, and it creates a really serene atmosphere as well. Accessible via a short hike, it's moderate, but with some short, steep sections. The falls is a super popular spot for picnics and photography, or just sitting there and listening to the sounds of nature. You can really experience a change of seasons down there too. BX Falls transforms from the lush greener of spring into that vibrant kind of warm rustic colors. It's like looking at a scene straight out of a painting. Each season adds a new layer of beauty, so every visit to BX Falls really is a unique and different experience, making it a popular spot, like I say, for photography. In the spring, the falls are raging, that kind of April through June. That's when the snowmelt runoff water roars down from SilverStar Mountain. That's the route it takes down into the valley. Then in the winter, if you're so inclined, you could snowshoe it. There's a shallow pool at the bottom of the falls that you can dip your foot into in the summer, not in the winter. I wouldn't recommend it. BX Falls is awesome. Number 4, nestled on the eastern shore of Okanagan Lake is Ellison Provincial Park. It stands as a testament to the region's natural wonders for sure. You would say, I think you could say, that Ellison Park is to Okanagan Lake what Kalamalka Provincial Park is to Kalamalka Lake. Now, I read that Ellison is forested benchlands above a rocky shoreline of scenic headlands and sheltered coves, and that is a perfect description. It spans over 219 hectares, or 541 acres, consisting of 200 acres of headlands and then 19 acres of foreshore. So there's lots of beach associated with Ellison Park. Lots of land on the lake that turns into some beautiful red sandy beaches, and most importantly, a dog beach again. The park is renowned for its, like I say, its red sandy beaches, shaded picnic areas, and its crystal clear waters. The bays of Ellison Park are a top spot for recreational boaters that tie up in the summertime, and then they just hang out all day long and swim and enjoy the water and in the bay. It's just really beautiful. If you're a visitor there, you can enjoy tons of recreational activities, including swimming and fishing and boating, and it's just a really popular destination for families and water enthusiasts alike. The park's forests provide a habitat for diverse wildlife, from the songbirds to the deer, and there's a bunch of trails too. There's some nice hiking trails that kind of meander through the woodlands with really beautiful views of the surrounding landscapes. And when we talk about the trails, so far we've only been talking about what's on the downside of the road, but on the upside of the road, that's actually where the majority of the parkland is, and then you start talking about the mountain biking trails as well. There's a ton of them on the top side, and these trails go all the way up and connect to the trail system at Predator Ridge Golf Course actually. There's another 40 kilometers of trails at Ellison, and those link up to 13.5 kilometers trails at Predator. Last on our list, but certainly not least, is Swan Lake Nature Reserve on Swan Lake, obviously. Now, Swan Lake is smaller than the other lakes. It's a more placid lake. It's also more marshy. It's not somewhere that you go and hang out on the beach or take out a powerboat or anything like that. You can swim further out. It's clean and it's perfectly swimmable. There just aren't any real big beaches or anything like that. The nature reserve is where this lake really shines. It's a haven for bird watchers and wildlife enthusiasts. I read that it's actually some of the top bird watching in BC. Apparently in the spring and fall, you might even see an American white pelican or a trumpeter swan. Tons of bird species are here, including swans, like I said, herons and ducks. This is where you'll have the opportunity to see these creatures in their natural habitat. They like that 6 to 7 foot high grasses that they can hide in, plus the deer and the squirrels and the other bird species. There's some beautiful, peaceful walking trails and observation platforms, and that all enhances that true overall experience. And that's a must-visit destination for nature lovers for sure. The main trail is a 1.2-mile loop. It's an easy hiker walk, and it takes an average of 27 minutes, I'm told, to complete, which seems about right. There are educational programs that contribute to environmental awareness, fostering a deeper understanding of the delicate balance within this beautiful ecosystem. With its focus on preserving that biodiversity and providing a serene environment for both the wildlife and the humans, Swan Lake Nature Reserve stands as a testament to the beauty and importance of Vernon's natural landscapes. I should also mention, because Swan Lake is shallower and smaller and quieter actually than the other two lakes anyways, it freezes over every winter so that you can go ice fishing. And those are our top 5 natural landmarks in Vernon, BC. Make sure to watch our video on the 5 popular man-made landmarks in Vernon, BC, which, although that video hasn't been completed yet, I'm working on it. And when it's done, I'll be sure to put the link up here and down here. And in the meantime, be sure to download our Vernon relocation package if you haven't already at vernonrelocation.com. It's free and it's chock full of information on what I love about where I live.